In a small town nestled between rolling hills and dense forests lived Alex, an adventurous soul with an insatiable curiosity. He was drawn to the mysterious and the unknown, always seeking new thrills. His fascination led him to the deepest corners of the internet, including the infamous dark web. Late one eerie night, as rain tapped against his window, Alex delved into the abyss of the dark web, driven by rumors of sinister corners where the unimaginable dwelled. Without the protection of a VPN, he navigated through encrypted networks and stumbled upon a whispered legend, the existence of a dreaded Red Room. Whispers spoke of the Red Room, a live-streamed chamber where unspeakable horrors unfolded. Stories spun tales of kidnapped victims subjected to gruesome torture, all for the twisted entertainment of anonymous viewers. Despite the warnings and fear creeping into his bones, Alex's curiosity gripped him tighter, pushing him toward the unknown. As he navigated through obscure forums and cryptic messages, an invitation appeared, a link to a purported Red Room streaming scheduled for midnight. Against his better judgment, Alex clicked on the link, the screen fading to black before a chilling message emerged in bold red letters. "Welcome to the Red Room. Your journey into darkness begins." With a racing heart, Alex found himself thrust into a live video feed. The dimly lit room revealed restraints, blood-stained walls, and an unsettling silence. Panic surged through him, but he couldn't tear his gaze away. Suddenly, figures emerged from the shadows, masked individuals, speaking in distorted voices, their malicious intentions palpable even through the screen. Dread coiled around Alex as he realized the severity of his mistake. Before he could react, the feed abruptly cut off, leaving behind a lingering sense of impending doom. Terror consumed him as he tried to close the browser, but the screen remained frozen, an eerie laugh echoing through his speakers. Panic surged as he heard a knock on his door, sending shivers down his spine. Trembling, he approached cautiously, only to find darkness enveloping the hallway. The power had been cut. In the unnerving silence, whispers floated through the air, chilling his bones. He felt watched, as if unseen eyes bore into his soul. As panic threatened to overwhelm him, the door creaked open, revealing nothing but an ominous void beyond. With trembling hands, Alex reached for his phone to call for help, but the screen flashed a haunting message. "You've wandered too far. Now face the consequences." Dread consumed him as he realized he was not just a spectator anymore. He was entangled in a web of terror, his very existence at stake. A suffocating fear gripped Alex as he stood paralyzed, surrounded by an oppressive darkness that seemed to smother the air around him. Every nerve in his body screamed with alarm, warning him of the impending danger lurking in the shadows. Struggling to regain his composure, Alex fumbled for anything that might provide a semblance of defense. A flashlight, a makeshift weapon, anything to ward off the encroaching dread. But the darkness seemed impenetrable, swallowing any feeble attempts to illuminate the sinister void. Suddenly, a distant sound, a muffled cry, seized Alex's attention. The chilling realization dawned upon him that he wasn't alone. Someone else was in the house, a presence concealed within the inky blackness. Heart pounding, Alex fought against the paralyzing fear, propelled by an instinctual urge to survive. He tiptoed cautiously, his senses on high alert, straining to discern any clue that might offer a path to safety. Yet, the ominous silence persisted, broken only by intermittent, haunting whispers that seemed to echo from the very walls themselves. A faint glimmer of light pierced through the darkness, drawing Alex toward a nearby room. With trepidation, he pushed open the door, revealing a flickering monitor displaying the same ghastly red room he had stumbled upon in the depths of the dark web. His blood turned to ice as he recognized the chilling familiarity. The room he had glimpsed, now unfolding before him in reality. Images of bound captives and masked figures flashed across the screen, a sickening spectacle designed to strike terror into the hearts of those who stumbled upon this grim spectacle. The gravity of his situation dawned on Alex, a sickening realization that he was entangled in a macabre web of horror orchestrated by unseen malevolent forces. The muffled cries grew louder, drawing Alex further into the abyss of terror. With each step, the air thickened, laden with an oppressive malevolence that seemed to constrict his very soul. As he navigated the labyrinthine corridors of his own home, a chilling realization struck him. The sinister forces he had encountered were not confined to the digital realm. They had breached the boundaries of the virtual world, infiltrating his reality with merciless intent. Driven by a desperate need to survive, Alex's adrenaline-fueled instincts guided him through the maze of darkness, his heart pounding like a war drum, echoing the rhythm of impending doom. Every creak of the floorboards, every whisper of the wind outside, sent shivers down his spine, amplifying the pervasive sense of impending dread. Barely evading the lurking shadows, Alex's sole thought was escape, to flee the clutches of this malevolent force and live to tell the tale. But the sinister presence lurking within his own home seemed to anticipate his every move, a relentless pursuit that threatened to consume him in its chilling embrace. With a surge of desperation, Alex raced through the labyrinth of his own home, his mind a whirlwind of terror and confusion. The oppressive darkness seemed to conspire against him, distorting his surroundings into a twisted maze of shadows and uncertainty. Each step echoed loudly, reverberating through the haunting stillness. Every corner turned was met with a suffocating silence, broken only by the menacing whispers that seemed to echo from the walls themselves. The cries of the captives from the Red Room reverberated in his mind, a haunting reminder of the sinister fate that awaited those ensnared by this malevolent web. Driven by sheer survival instinct, Alex's breaths came in ragged gasps as he sought refuge, darting from room to room in a frenzied bid to evade the unseen malevolent forces. His pulse raced like a drumbeat, the adrenaline-fueled rush blurring the boundaries between reality and the nightmarish realm he had unwittingly stumbled into. Every attempt to seek help proved futile as the darkness enveloped him like a shroud, severing any connection to the outside world. The internet, his lifeline moments ago, had become a twisted conduit, a gateway to unspeakable horrors that now threatened to claim his very existence. In a desperate attempt to break free from this nightmarish grip, Alex stumbled upon a forgotten cellar door concealed beneath a tattered rug. Without hesitation, he descended into the darkness, the putrid scent of dampness assaulting his senses. The cellar offered a semblance of shelter, a fleeting sanctuary amidst the malevolent forces lurking above. His breaths came in heaves as he clutched onto a flickering flashlight, its feeble glow offering a modicum of comfort in the oppressive darkness. Time seemed distorted in the eerie confines of the cellar, stretching and warping with each agonizing moment that passed. The horrifying events of the night unfolded in a disorienting blur, leaving Alex grappling with the overwhelming terror that threatened to consume him whole. As the hours dragged on, a faint glimmer of dawn filtered through a small, barred window, casting feeble rays of light upon the cellar floor. Hope surged within Alex, a fleeting beacon amidst the harrowing darkness. With cautious determination, he ascended from the cellar, driven by an unyielding resolve to escape the clutches of this nightmarish ordeal. Emerging into the feeble light of dawn, Alex found his home eerily silent, devoid of the malevolent presence that had plagued him throughout the night. The horrors he had encountered felt surreal, a haunting reminder of the dangers lurking within the shadows of the digital abyss. Gasping for breath, heart pounding and trembling uncontrollably, Alex knew he had narrowly escaped a fate too gruesome to comprehend. But the chilling memories of the Red Room and the relentless pursuit lingered, leaving an indelible mark on his psyche, a chilling testament to the horrors that lurked in the depths of the dark web. Shaken to his core, Alex staggered out of his home, the morning light casting long, haunting shadows across the deserted streets of his once familiar neighborhood. His harrowing ordeal in the dark web's abyss had left an indelible scar, a chilling reminder of the malevolent forces that lurked beyond the veil of cyberspace. Haunted by the nightmarish events that unfolded, Alex knew he had to alert the authorities, to warn others of the horrors lurking in the depths of the internet's darkest realms. Fueled by a sense of responsibility and a desire to prevent others from falling prey to the same sinister fate, he stumbled towards the nearest police station, his mind awash with fragmented memories of the terror he had endured. As he recounted the spine-chilling tale to the incredulous officers, their expression shifted from skepticism to concern. Alex's account of the Red Room and the horrors witnessed in the digital abyss struck a chord of alarm, prompting the authorities to initiate an investigation into the elusive corners of the dark web. Despite their efforts, the digital trail was as elusive as smoke, leaving no tangible evidence to substantiate Alex's harrowing experience. The dark web, a clandestine underworld shrouded in anonymity, seemed to swallow any trace of the malevolent forces that had terrorized him. Haunted by the nightmares that plagued his sleep and the lingering fear that he might never truly escape the specter of the Red Room, Alex found solace in the support of his friends and family. Their unwavering presence provided a semblance of comfort in the wake of the traumatic ordeal, offering a glimmer of hope amidst the lingering darkness that threatened to consume his sanity. Days turned into weeks, and the memories of that fateful night began to fade, though the scars, both physical and emotional, remained etched into Alex's consciousness. He became an advocate for online safety, spreading awareness about the dangers of the dark web and the importance of safeguarding oneself against its sinister allure. Though the authorities never unearthed concrete evidence of the horrors Alex had witnessed, his cautionary tale served as a stark reminder, a chilling testament to the malevolent underbelly that lurked within the digital realm. His tale resonated across communities, a cautionary beacon urging others to tread cautiously in the uncharted territories of cyberspace. As time passed, Alex found solace in reclaiming a semblance of normalcy, but the memories of that dreadful night lingered, a haunting reminder of the thin line that separated the virtual realm from the chilling realities that lurked beyond. With a newfound sense of vigilance, he ventured forth, armed with the knowledge gleaned from his nightmarish experience, determined to navigate the digital landscape with caution and resilience.